this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your energetic reading for Thursday, March 3rd. And today the moon moves into Capricorn. Dig in the Capricorn energy starting to come in. Now, Capricorn is my polar opposite energy, so it's always a little bit more dutiful. It's a little bit more, it's colder a little bit. It's much more responsible. It's much more focused. It's very, very decisive energy. So sometimes that energy can kind of be a wet blanket for me, but I believe because, like many of you, we've had so much energy swirling and creating confusion, and the square going off in Saturn with all the Pisces energy. This Capricorn energy is delicious. It's sextiling all of this Piscean energy. So what's happening is you're getting a lot of support in stabilizing our energy. We're getting that feeling of we're not, yes, we have emotion. Yes, our intuition is guiding us. Yes, we are connected to the universe in a way that's very, very aligned right now. But as the information is coming in, it's coming into earth energy as well. And as it's coming into earth energy as well, there's a sense of, there's not this sense of haste or this immediate gratification that needs to follow it. What it is it's like, okay, that came in, that was very interesting. And I'm sorry, you guys, I don't know if you can hear my dog snoring, but if you can, I don't want to wake him up because he's just like, I'm so sorry. Anyhow, so one of the most beautiful energies that I'm just kind of crunching on right now is the fact that we have Uranus trining Saturn, and we have Pluto trining Jupiter. So I would wait until about 4 p.m. today, even though I feel like we're going to feel a lot more at peace. I feel like for some of us, we're just going to be like, what comes our way, we can handle it. We've been through things before. We know how to take care of everything, and there's just a sense of peace with whatever we have to process. About after 4 today, I think we become a little bit more emotionally detached with, I mean, I still think that we're attached to the universal water-based energy, but there's a sense of the bigger picture that you can easily interpret about after 4 p.m. So for some of you, you may hear some great news about loan, promotion, some desired recognition, a new job, an opportunity, or work that has you excited about the future. Some of you, that could happen after 4 at the end of the day. Of course, I'm in Pacific time here, but some of you may find clarity in this energy and create a future plan outlining the steps you need to take to create an optimal outcome. So it was really funny. When I was doing my readings for the first 2 days, I found that I couldn't sometimes complete my thought process, especially when it had to do with Monday. It was just, you're going to see a lot of cuts in that video, but in this one, it's just smooth. The words are coming. It's very eloquent and very focused and very decisive. I feel deeply that that's what you're going to connect with as well. It's funny how energy, when I really feel energy, how it affects my daily readings, and it affects what I wear. It affects the way I look. It just affects everything. So you guys are going to see that toward the end of the week, my energy, just as your energy, is just going to start to stabilize and feel a lot more stable in your mind. Some of you may find clarity in this energy. And I like that the fact that the clarity can then allow us to sit down and make a budget, make a guided plan, make a commitment to make some changes that create long-term outcomes, but they are divinely guided as well. So we're still connected very much to energy. The yacht is still going on. There's still a lot of divine intervention, but it's also based on what we need on this earth to manage our energy. So we have this divine intervention with the earth-based ideals. And that is beautiful because it makes energy working so much easier, because if we're just being spiritually guided to be these spiritual leaders, we'll just walk off and just wander about and not have any purpose, but it's still being divinely guided by at least some earth-based energy. Today, Venus is going to sextile Uranus and Aries and Saturn and Aries. That is beautiful. So this is there's some pleasure associated with this, and there's no obstacles. I just feel deeply like for some of you, relationships and unions are providing you with energy that inspires you to have conversations about hopes, dreams, and wishes for the future. And you do have a good feeling about today. You have a good feeling that you're going to eventually achieve what you want to achieve, that you're going in the right direction, that there's a belief that you are achieving some beautiful union. Some souls are meeting. Twin flames are merging. All of those energies. Negative vibration in this energy. This is where we get into, for some of us that are going through our reality checks, or the fact that we are too caught in our head and we are fantasizing about outcomes that can never be. That's when we're going to be experiencing those squares, and those squares are going to be happening in relationships and in our mind, and working through the reality of these expansive thought processes that make us extremely hopeful and very idealistic, but they have no actual validity to move forward with. That's when some of us are getting some incredible news. So we're breaking free, releasing yourself, moving forward, and away from controlling relationships, mindsets, and unrealistic thought processes. You know, you're going to want to gain control. Mars and Scorpio's in 29 degrees right now. And, you know, it is in one of those areas. It's getting ready. It's going to be retrograding here for a while. And that happens in April. And when it retrogrades, you know, we're going to revisit these areas. But for now, I think what's coming up right now is very divinely guided. And the messages and the clarity and the ways that we deceive ourselves and the ways that we the ways that we are manipulated by people and by energy, by relationships, by words, that's going to become very relevant to this thought process. You're going to understand where your weaknesses are and where people socially prey off of those at sometimes. For some of us, it's going to be about gaining control and staying realistic at all times, even when you're in a relationship, even when you're in the middle of conversations with people who are really, really good with words and you're not, or know how to mentally manipulate you. You're going to have some clarity in that, and there's going to be some strength building in those areas. It's like you're pumping your muscles in that area. You know what happens when you work out and you haven't worked out in a really long time? Your butt's sore, man. You're sore. You find muscles you didn't even know you had. That is the kind of energy that some of you may be experiencing in this energy. And then some of you are going to just feel fabulous, grounded. You're aligned. You're going to be like, yep, that came up, but that must have been the way it was supposed to go, and I'm okay with it. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I look forward to talking to you guys again tomorrow.